WOCA.
Ocala.
All right, 25 minutes before 10 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Have you ever had guests visiting us or you in Marion County here, and you're driving around and people say, why is this horse country? You say, oh, here's the beautiful horse farms. And then maybe the subject comes up, how much these horses are worth, how much they are valued at, right? And there's probably a dollar amount that is discussed in the car as you're driving around thinking about the horses and all of that. One thing there, the value of these horses goes beyond money, though. When you hear about how therapeutic riding has helped people, gosh, we've had so many stories, so many people on the show who've told us, whether they were veterans or maybe special needs kids, who've somehow benefited from riding as part of a therapeutic program. It's just an amazing and kind of a mystery. Ken Ward is here, and he's taught us a lot about this, actually. He's the coordinator of the Marion Therapeutic Riding Association 2017 golf tournament. So we're going to talk about the golf tournament. Karen Cunningham is here. Karen's been here before. She's the president of the Marion Therapeutic Riding Association. Good morning to you. And Leslie Tomlin-Getty. Am I saying your name right?
Right.
Nice to meet you. You are the executive director of the Marion Therapeutic Riding Association. So the work that you do, first of all, is outstanding, all three of you.
Thank you very much.
It's a mystery. I don't understand it, but everybody brags about it, so it's got to be successful. And the golf tournament must be a way to help raise funds so that you can continue doing what you do. So all that comes together to just once again say good morning. Good morning to all of you.
Yeah,
Good morning.
Thanks so much for having us on.
Thank you for coming in here. And Ken, you've called in when we've had guests talking about the benefits of therapeutic riding and helped us better understand a little bit about it. So how far back does this go for you?
Well, for me, just a year. I've been with them trying to help them raise funds because, most of their riders ride no charge.
That's what I heard, yeah.
Yeah, Karen you had a real nice way of saying it. What was it?
We may not charge, but the program's not free. We still have to support.
That's right. That's a good point. In other words, the way you can do it for free, in quotes, is by the rest of us helping out, like through a golf tournament, for example, right?
Yes. The way I understand it, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it started back in the 80s of a program for the Hillcrest School where they, which is the severest of handicapped kids.
It's a school for exceptionally challenged children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Marion County Public School. And the teachers there heard about the benefits of therapeutic riding for children with autism. And that's how we got started 33 years ago.
And was it a surprise? Were you there back then? Were you
Oh, no,
part of
no.
that?
No, none of us were.
Well, Rob and I have a sort of a history with Hillcrest. I don't want to get too much into our story, but we did a children's show called Robin and the Giant, and it actually started at Hillcrest because we played our first show there. And the kids called me the Giant, so that's how I got my name.
Yeah, we were friends with Mike Barnett, and he did a fabulous job when he was there.
Yeah, so as we have just a thin slice of a history there. So, but I guess the important thing is, you know what we saw there? You know what we saw there? We saw children who had so many things that you might consider infirmities, and they were so happy. And you say, oh my gosh, look at these children. They're happy in spite of what they have been burdened with in their lives, right?
Yes.
And it goes beyond them being happy. I mean, they are, and we love seeing that. But so many of these children, I've been with the program almost 10 years. Started as a volunteer at Hillcrest before we had our other facility. And I watched this young girl say her first words on a horse. She's completely nonverbal, but I've seen it over and over again. We've watched children that come out of a wheelchair, we put them on the horse, they have absolutely no core body strength at all. And by the end of a session, you can see the improvement. Maybe the end of several sessions, they're able to stand up with support. They can sit up on the horse with support now, whereas in the beginning, there was nothing.
Wow.
And there's nothing in this whole world that can do that the way therapeutic riding does.
So the two examples you just gave, saying the first words and being able to walk, one sounds like emotional therapy and one sounds like physical therapy. I'm guessing both happen simultaneous?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
It's just a mystery. I don't even understand it. Do any of you understand it? What
yes,
happens?
the movement of the horse mimics the movement of a human body walking. So even if you're not able to walk or if you don't have good balance, when you're on the horse, those muscles are getting worked, even though you're not really doing anything. The horse is doing it for you. So that's building up their core. So that allows many of these not just children, but adults also, to
So that's the physical part.
right, that's the physical part of it. The emotional part of it, and what we see so much with our children with autism, is when we're doing the lessons, we're trying to teach them things at the same time. So they're learning their left and right and colors and eye-hand coordination and things like that. Plus, they're forming an emotional bond with the horse. Horses can form an emotional bond with people. And so these children are forming these bonds, and not just children, I keep saying that, but it's adults also, because we have an Alzheimer's class that we really just saw this happen with. They form these bonds with these horses, and then it builds up their self-confidence and their self-esteem because they can control this large animal.
Wow.
And a lot of these kids don't get to participate in football and soccer and things like that their brothers and
That's a good
sisters get
point.
to.
Yeah.
But this is something that they can do, and it gives them a way to fit in with the other kids because they have something that they can do too.
Oh, wow.
And do they also take care of the horse? Do they groom it and that
Depending
kind of
on
thing?
if they're able to or not, we do, at the beginning of the lesson, they do spend some time grooming the horse and helping tack the horse. And they're always with the same horse, so they're building a bond with that horse. And also, they're usually with the same volunteers also.
So you have Alzheimer's patients as well.
Yes, that we just finished our first 8 weeks of Alzheimer's patients. We have a partnership with Mission Oaks, and that was an incredible class to see.
So if somebody's listening and they have Alzheimer's patients that they care for, whether they're a facility or just a single caretaker,
Right.
they might be able to get a hold of you and
Definitely,
and-
yes.
How do they stay on the horse? I would be afraid they'd fall off.
Well, in the beginning, we were just going to do groundwork, but they all wanted to ride, and these were elderly, right clients,
Right.
and but they came so far with what they were, the way they were working with the horse and with their groundwork and everything. So we did put them on, and but we had sidewalkers. Each horse has a leader and 2 sidewalkers, so they have support while they're up on the horse.
Yeah.
So
And where do the parents go and the caretakers go? Because sometimes if the children have an activity and then the parents are involved, that might not be as good as if it's just the volunteer or the instructor.
well, that's a good point, because we do have a lot of parents that like to coach from the sidelines, and we do try to discourage that, because if your parent's telling you one thing and your instructor's telling you another, it's very confusing for the rider. So, but they have inside of our indoor arena, our covered arena, they have a place where they sit and they do observe the class, and then they can follow the class out if they go out on the trail or on the obstacle course.
I think I've been unfair to you in a way, because I know that Ken only had asked to be here for 10 minutes. Can you stick with us, though? Because I feel like I've been asking about the riding and not doing anything about the golf.
Sure, I'd be happy to.
If you can
Thanks
stick past the break, then then I can make it up to you, all right?
Sure, I'd be very happy to do that.
All right, so before we go to the break, though, if somebody wanted to be having somebody involved in the therapeutic riding, what do? They just call you? And
They can either call us at 352-732-7300 or visit our website at mtraocala.org.
Okay, now your real purpose for being here is to promote the golf tournament. But I just was so curious, and I wanted the listeners to know about what you do as a Therapeutic Riding Association as well. So hopefully you're okay with, do you ladies, can you stick around?
Sure.
Okay. All right, so we'll take a break and we'll be right back. There is a way for us to help and have a fun time doing that, and it's to go play golf. There's a golf tournament coming up. We're going to find out about that in just a minute. Ken Ward, Leslie Tom Geddes, and Karen Cunningham will be back with all three in just a bit. This is The Source, WOCA Ocala.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accidents. On this Monday, a beautiful day, but cool and rather breezy with sunshine and some clouds and a high of 62 to 66. Monday night will be clear and chilly, though 37 inland, about 42 along the coast. For Tuesday, mostly sunny and becoming a bit warmer. The afternoon high getting up to 69 to 73. Wednesday, plenty of sunshine and pleasant, the high 73 to 77. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Hi, my name is Erica Olstein. I'm a doctor of acupuncture and oriental medicine. So, you used to be wired, now you're just tired. You used to be thin, but now you're the heaviest you've ever been. You don't necessarily always have to take a med if your thyroid is playing dead. If you have a thyroid disorder, an acupuncture visit may be in order. Come visit me, your primary care physician, Erica Olstein, at A Better You Healthcare. Call me at 352-615-5566.
The very best in quality is Captain T's Upholstery.
Hey, this is Dan. Let me ask you a few questions. Does your boat look better with the cover on? Has your car's interior seen its better days? Stop using a towel to cover up those rips in the golf cart. Isn't it about time you had it restored to better than new with a custom upholstery from Captain T? Captain T's Upholstery has been right here in Ocala for nearly 20 years, so they know how to make your ride one of a kind. Whether you want to take that classic ride back to a factory look or put your favorite sports team front and center, Captain T's Upholstery is who to call. 352-369-1810. That's 352-369-1810. Or stop by their location, 5030 South Pine Avenue in Ocala, just past the drive-in. And of course, don't forget to visit them on the web, CaptainTUpholstery.com.
The very best in quality is Captain T's Upholstery.
When you go into Automax, Marion County's #1 pre-owned dealer for over 15 years, you won't take the new car depreciation because Automax saves you thousands on late model vehicles. Browse the inventory online at automaxocala.com. Then come down to see the great vehicles and upfront pricing in person. Compare up to 60 models inside the climate control showroom. So take your time. No high pressure, no gimmicks, no games. On the corner of 17th and Easy Street. Automax. Quality cars, outlet prices.
Hey Ocala, this is Kelly Hart, Executive Editor of Ocala Magazine. Did you know last year Ocala Magazine won more awards in excellence than any other publication in Florida? And this year, Ocala Magazine was named Best Consumer Magazine in the state. Now you can join me every Friday at 10 a.m. on Ocala Magazine Radio, where we bring the pages of Ocala Magazine to life, right here on The Source. Ocala Magazine thanks you for making us #1. And remember, there is only one Ocala Magazine.
All right, 12 minutes before 10 o'clock. Thank you for staying tuned. Ken Ward, Leslie Tomlin Geddes, and Karen Cunningham are in the studio. They're all from the Marion Therapeutic Riding Association, and they're all here to promote a golf tournament, which I kind of hardly mentioned at all, so I've asked them to kind of stay with us so I can be fair to them. I just find what you do, first of all, I find it fascinating. I also find it important. As with a radio show, you have to get information out there that'll help people, you know. And if there's one person, whether it's a kid or an Alzheimer's older person, one person gets help, then I've, you know, Red Skelton used to say, if I made one person laugh, I've done my job. Well,
Right.
that's kind of how I feel about this. If we get one person to get some help. So this is your first golf tournament, Ken?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Yeah, I've played golf for a number of years, never very good at it, but I've always enjoyed it, just being away from the phone and the clock for a while and,
Right.
you know, out in the beauty of nature and, you know, having fun with, you know, some of the other guys and, you know, drinking something.
And drinking something.
Yeah. Well, you know, the 19th hole is a
That's
very
an important part
part
of
of
it,
a round
yeah.
of golf. You know? But I've also found that, you know, some of my happiest moments are driving home after playing golf. And so in most golfers, like an awful lot of people in the world, you know, they tend to be very happy and very generous people and good-hearted, like most of us are.
Yeah.
And so what we're trying to do is we have to raise $60,000. Well, that's our goal, you know, for this quarter. You know, the Hillcrest kids, you know, they all ride for no charge.
Wow.
Which is kind of amazing that, for the school department, we're providing a no-charge service to, for the kids. But that's the way we started, and we're going to continue that, no matter what it takes. So Golden Ocala has been really wonderful as far as embracing this idea and bringing us in with open arms and just to allow us on the course. It's a private course.
Yeah. And I'm not a golfer, but everybody who I know who is says this is a really good course.
Oh, yeah.
Have you golfed on this one?
They let me play once.
They let you play?
Yes, yeah. Well, like I say, I've never broken 100. My handicap's about a 36, and but it's as a result of having this tournament there, they let me play for one round, just to familiarize myself with it a little bit, and I lost about a dozen balls, but I enjoyed losing every single one of them.
Did you play alone?
No, I played with my fiancée.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
did she beat you?
Yes, she did. She always does.
If a person wants to sign up for the golf tournament, but they don't have a team, can they sign up as an individual and then you'll put them with someone else?
Yes, absolutely. We have a number of golfers that signed up individually. Also, we have a free giveaway. We're giving away one spot to play in the tournament
That's
today.
what you handed me, right? That's what this is?
Yes.
Okay.
So a foursome can sign up for $500, and individually they can sign up for $135 before Wednesday, or $150, and we'll put them together with some people so that they, judging by handicaps, so it'll be fair. We'll move along. It'll be a scramble format. Which means that everybody hits every shot, and then you play the best ball. So the three worst shots pick up their ball, and they all drop where the best one is. And
which is usually somebody other than me.
It's always somebody other than me. Yeah. I'm just sort of the social guy, but we have a great time. It's for a great cause. There are prizes afterwards. It includes lunch. So, for that price, you get a nice lunch.
In your cart.
In your cart, 18 holes of golf. There'll be a putting contest. And afterwards, there is an award party. There's going to be a lot of really nice raffle gifts. A fellow donated a tuxedo that will be we will be raffling.
Nice.
We've got a $300 package from one of the local gyms, and they are it includes some blood work, and includes work with a fitness instructor privately. They do a complete health check included. It's a $300 package.
Nice.
We have everything from, it's kind of hard to mention all of them. Restaurant gift certificates. The list goes on and on.
And you have a car, you were saying, off the air?
Oh, yeah.
We do. If you're lucky enough and you get a hole-in-one, you can win a BMW. So
Wow.
it's kind of exciting. I know it happens to people, so
Yep.
we'd love to see it happen out there.
Self-driving BMW?
No, I don't think so.
Do they have self-driving golf carts yet? Is that out there yet?
I don't think so.
Probably need to.
Yeah.
You need to, right?
That's actually the best part of my game is driving the golf cart.
It's the most fun
Finding
part, right?
balls in the woods. I always come out with several of them. But no, I don't think so. But yes, it includes the cart. In late February 27 is the date of it, and it's always nice weather. We'll be playing in the afternoon, so it'll be nice and warm by then. The course is in beautiful shape. This is the #1 replica course in the country. They have 8 holes that are not exact replicas, but very close to. For instance, they have the Baltus Roll hole, which is that island green in the middle of the water. That they play. It's the course just outside of Jacksonville. They have a hole from Augusta that Jack Nicholson was very famous, for hitting a 3-wood onto that hole and winning the Masters. They have a hole that's a copy of one out in California. So it's really, really
Do you have
special.
to have permission to copy a hole?
I don't know the answer.
Could I just make a golf course and copy holes, or do I have to get a signed agreement?
Well, I don't know the answer to that.
Is it copyright?
Probably if you have several $1 million, you could probably do whatever you want.
And that's and the replica hole is one of the sponsorship holes.
Yes.
Because you have different sponsorship levels, and that hole is a special price.
Yes.
To sponsor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have about, I think we have sponsors, there's 8 of those, and we already have 6 sponsors for those holes. We can always double up on them. But yeah, you can sponsor a hole, you have a nice sign on that, 100 golfers are going to see, and they and their families, a lot of the local accountants and various companies, if you just gain one new customer from that, that more than pays for
Right.
$100 sponsor there.
The fact that it's the Golden Ocala Golf and Equestrian Club kind of
Yes.
fits in nicely with the fact that you're a therapeutic riding association, right?
Yes,
What do
absolutely.
they do over there with horses? What's the horse part of their?
Well, they're actually building the World Equestrian Center South, so they're fixing to
Oh, okay.
fixing. I'm from Alabama. You can tell that, can't you?
You're fixing.
They're building the largest indoor arena in the United States.
Is that right? Wow.
So they already have equestrian facilities out there. If you live out there, you have a place to keep your horse. Not at your house, but they have like a
Have a barn.
Yeah, they have
barn
a big
that-
barn
but
area.
when they get finished with what they're about to do out there, it's going to be an amazing attraction for Ocala. It's going to be huge.
Nice.
Yeah,
Will we
it's a
be able
world-class.
to meet some of the volunteers for the Marion Therapeutic Riding Association when we go to the golf tournament? Will we be able to meet them and say, like, I would have a child that would like your services? Can we speak to them during the golf tournament?
Sure,
while
we
they're
will
there?
all be, the 3 of us will be
Yeah.
at the golf tournament, as well as other volunteers and staff also.
And come on out to the, even if you're not playing golf with us, come out to the party afterwards at 5 o'clock and, join the festivities, have a drink, buy some raffle tickets.
Spread the word.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
So, I mean, you guys do a really great job. It's outstanding, and it's always a struggle trying to figure out a way to raise money for the great things that people do, and
Right.
this is no exception. So, if you're listening, you can help us help them. We're making a video of this interview. You can share it off of YouTube or Facebook. Robin puts them up there. They're usually there by 2 o'clock. Ken gave me the form, so if you want to be the one person who gets the free entry fee,
Yep.
that's a $135 value, right?
Right.
So call at any time, and we'll put your name on here. We're kind of getting close to the end here, so we have to do it off the air anyway because we need your information. But if you call us, we'll put your name on here, and you can be the one freebie. And the rest was just pay, have fun, and it sounds like it's got a lot of opportunity to have fun. February 27th shouldn't be too hot. Should be nice out there, right?
Should be beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be great weather, a lot of fun people. The food out there is outstanding. It's a beautiful, beautiful course, and just a good time, raise some money for a great cause.
Do ladies golf? Do you golf?
No.
I used to. I gave it up for horse.
We have a lot of ladies that have signed up to play with us, and really, really impressed. It's going to be fun for everybody.
Are you still looking for people to donate items
Yes.
Yes.
for your raffles and your auctions?
Raffle
We'll always
items.
do
Silent
Yes.
auction?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've got a lot of really nice raffle gifts, and you can always use some more.
Who can they call about that, about donating raffle items?
They can call at the office or myself also, 352-615-0362.
Okay.
And
do you wanna give
can
a
text or call that number.
And do you want to give a website?
Yes, www.mtraocala.org.
Thank you for coming in to share this with us. I love what you guys do, men and women. I love what you both all do. Ken Ward, thank you.
My pleasure.
For
Thank you
not
for
only
having
coming in,
us.
but you contribute so much to our show, and thank you for doing that.
pleasure.
Karen Cunningham, always good to see you. You're
Thank
always
you.
involved in great things in this community as well.
Love our community.
And Leslie Geddes, I don't know what you're fixing to do right now, but I love the word. I love the word fixing.
Thank you for your support. We do appreciate it very much.
You guys have been very kind
Absolutely.
to us.
Absolutely. All right, we are up against the break, so let's take that break, and we'll be right back. This is The Source, WOCA Ocala.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accidents. On this Monday, a beautiful day, but cool and rather breezy with sunshine and some clouds and a high of 62 to 66. Monday night will be clear and chilly, though 37 inland, about 42 along the coast. For Tuesday, mostly sunny and becoming a bit warmer. The afternoon high getting up to 69 to 73. Wednesday, plenty of sunshine and pleasant, the high 73 to 77. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.